6D slide. So it's 4-6 EA twice, slide to 2-4, back to 4-6 twice. Palm mute 4-6 3 times, and then hit it without palm muting, sliding to 2-4, and then hit the 2-4. So it's that's similar to the last time through, right? 213. You're going to go 4A, hammer to 6. You can experiment with fingering on that. I don't know why I had the third finger. That didn't sound right, or seem right. Palm mute 6 twice. 6 pull to 4. 6A, 4D. So it's, matter of fact, I'm going to get rid of. If anything, you can go index on that. Alright, so 4D, 5G, this is cool. He goes half step in, again, and hold it. So it's, as you're holding it, you are going to tap 7, pull to 5. So we should use that index finger on that. Pull to 5, hammer to 6, pull to 5, 6, 5, 6, 11 tap, and then pull to 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. That type of thing. And then you'll do the F sharp major to the E major. And then you'll have some repeats. At 218, it's section 4 2 times, which I believe was the big chorus. Top of page 5, section 6, 247. You're going to go 4A, slide to 6. Pick the 6. Oh, this is a pre-solo. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'd use third finger. Pick 6 again, and then go 4, pull 3 on the D to 4A. So it's, and then 6A twice. So it's 6D pull, or 6D to 3 to 4A. So that sounds like this. That's a pinch, by the way. Don't worry so much about the pinch harmonics, you know, especially with Nuno. What's more important, try to get the phrases right, you know. And then palm mute 3 6s. So pinch 4D, go 3D, 4A. And then 13 D, G, and B twice. 11th fret on those 3 strings 3 times. And I think they're downs, but it's not, if you want to go down, up, down, that's fine. Solo 252. Now, like I said, this is a breakdown, so I do not have these licks up to speed by any means, but the riff is right. Now I'm going to give some advice on how to approach this. If you split it down the middle, you got this. 11, hammer 12 on the G. 11, hammer 14 on the B. Actually, you can even subgroup that. 11 on the E up, 11 on the B down. Now that's where I was initially going to say to subgroup it. It's the midpoint of the riff. "15 pull 11 on the E, and then 14 on the B pull to 11. That gives you this. Up on 11E. So 14 pull 11B to 12G, which you may want to experiment with an upstroke on that, because what Nuno does is he plays that riff 8 times. Right? You know, so if you took the second half, you got this. It's almost the midpoint, but from a riff standpoint, definitely. So, and then that goes 8 times. Alright, 8 times of that. 302. This is really cool. What he does, he goes 13, 14, 11. G, B, and E. I'd back the middle on 12G. You're going to bend, release, bend on the G string, but strum all 3. So you have 13, 14, 11. So we have then 13G, bend, release, pull 11 to 13D. So 11 G and B, 2 ups. 13 G and B, barred 3rd finger. I would back it with 2 because he hits them. Bend, release, bend, release, bend, release, bend, release, pull off to 11 G. 13 D, 11 G and B. 13 D, 13 A, slide to 11, pull to 9, 11 E. 307, it's kind of a funky part. Reminds me of Prince or something, but 11 G and B, just bar that. And then down up string mutes, basically last 2 or 3 strings. 12, 14 on the B, down up. So down mute, and then you'll see double dots, and that's going to go over this. So almost 2 times through. 14 EB up, down up mute. 12, 14 down, up down string mutes. 11, 14 up, down up mute. 12, 14 down, up down mutes. Do that 2 times, second time no star. So your chord outline there is ending on the 11, 14 the second time. .313. This is a monster, man. Big time. And he's palm muting, you know, a lot of these hammer techniques, which makes it a little tougher. Definitely gonna want to subgroup this stuff. I'd bar the 4th fret down. You'll palm mute 4A, hammer 6. Palm mute 4D, hammer 8. Up 4G. Palm mute 4D. That's a good subgroup right there. And then 8G, pull off to 4. Palm muting the start note of each of these pull offs. Same thing on the D. 4G, 8D, pull 4 to 6A. So it's awesome. Lower the thumb, Sarah, so you can get the stretch because it's a monster. And I'm thinking, for me right now, I'm kind of digging the middle finger for the 6A. Just approach it note by note. And then the 6 is going to slide to 8. You want to use the index on that. And then you're going to do the same type of concept. Palm mute 11A. You'll see once the pattern starts. 8D up, palm mute hammer to 11. 8 G and D. up, down, palm mute. So it's, we have. Well, I gotta turn it over. 11G, pull off to 8, keep that thumb low, bar it. Remember the start notes are palm muted. Same thing on the D, 11 to 8. G, 11D, pull 8 to palm mute 11A. And then go index 11A, hammer to 13, probably use middle, 11D, palm mute, hammer to 15, and once again you'll start to see the pattern. And then 11 G and D, up, down, palm mute. So it's 15, pull off 11 on the G and the D. It's palm muted on the start notes, up and down. 11 G up, palm muted. 15, pull 11 on the D, that's palm muted. To 13A. So, and I lost my place. Oh, then 11D, hammer 13. Do that on the D and G. And then 11, hammer 14 on the B. And then down up. So it's another good subgroup, right? 13, pull 11 on the E to 14D. So it's, see the outline, right, of the scale? Up, down, 11, 14 on the E and B, twice, second time bend vibrato. So it's down, up, down, 14, 11, 14, B, E, B, vibrato. Again. So that whole phrase is this. Alternate pick, well, starts out alternate pick. On the high E, go 11, 13, 14, 11. (11, 13, 14, 11). 13, pull 11 to 14B down. 11E up. So, Sarah, when you do these, you can subgroup, add one note at a time, you know? Especially stuff like Nuno Bettencourt, right? (14, pull 11 on the B. Now we'll subgroup that. 14 G, 11 B E. So it's I'd alternate pick that, I think. 14, pull 11 B. So we have 11B, 14G, 11B, up, down, up. So we have there it is. Double pull off 14, 13, 11 on the G. Alternate pick 13, 11 D. So there's another subgroup riff. (13) on the G, bend release pull off to 11. Now let's try all of that. Down, up, 13, 11, D. Now let's play all that again. A little slower. 13 G, 2 bend. Slide. 323. String mutes, down, up, up. And he moves into some octave stuff. So that is 11G muted B, 14E. So remember on these strings, the thinner ones, you skip 2 frets for your octaves. Still mute, you know, try to mute that D string. You're gonna go down, up, down, up. Move it a half step back to 10, 13, up. Another up, slide to 8, 11. And then strum. So it's hit the 10, 13 again. Then go 11, 14, down, up, slide to 13, 16. Oops, I lost my spot, didn't I? We need to be on 11. Oh, the 10, 13. Let's try these octaves again. Then back to 10, 13. That's what I missed. 11, 14, down, up, slide to 13, 16. 11 and 14 and 10, 13, slide. So let's play it from the octaves. Okay, the F sharp major to the E major. And then 329, you've got section 4 4 times, 4th time, star equals 2 times. And what this is another cool little shredding. Let me refer back to section 4 really quick. Let me find it.